everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. A few days ago, Aptera announced on their blog post that you can now invest in Aptera through a self-directed IRA. So a self-directed IRA basically allows you to invest in things that are non-traditional. So like if you open an IRA through Vanguard or Fidelity or something like that, you're going to invest in mutual funds or ETFs or bonds or individual stocks, things like that. With a self-directed IRA, you can invest in like kind of whatever you want, and I think you can like even invest in like cryptocurrency and stuff. But one of the things you can invest in is startup companies like Aptera. So you go to the bottom here, and then you can see that they partner with two companies, Preferred Trust and Equity Trust Institutional Services. You can click these links, and they send you to here, which is Equity Institutional Services right here, and you can open an account with them, or you can open an account with this Preferred Trust company. Now, I have many thoughts about this, and let me reiterate again that I'm not a financial professional. You should not take financial advice from me. This is just purely for entertainment, and yeah. So any information I give you here, that's use at your own risk. Okay, so what Aptera is doing is a self-directed IRA. This reminded me of this story that I read a while ago about Peter Thiel. So Peter Thiel actually has a Roth IRA that's worth $5 billion. And the Roth IRA was something that was supposed to help middle-class Americans have a retirement account that does not get taxed. So if you're not familiar, a Roth IRA is you put in money post-tax, so you've already paid tax on it, you've paid your income tax, but when you put the money in there, any growth in that fund is not taxable. You can take it out and it has no taxes. So what Peter Thiel did is he basically did a self-directed IRA. He had a venture capital fund. He put in money into some startup funds that did extremely well. So there were some unicorns basically. And then it is worth about $5 billion now. And if he waits until April of 2027, when he is about 59 and a half years old, then he can withdraw all $5 billion of that and pay zero taxes on it. So that is a great thing. So if Aptera were to become a unicorn and you invested through a self-directed IRA, you could theoretically have a huge windfall that you don't have to pay any taxes on. So that would be great. However, I'm going to say that what's going on is the American retirement situation is not good. Most Americans have not saved enough for retirement, and this was a funny article. They asked people what they thought, and about 40% of American consumers, including 59% of millennials, think that winning the lottery could be a good way to fund retirement. I mean, that is just crazy talk. And I would say that investing in a startup is kind of along the lines of playing the lottery. I mean, like you could win big, but more than likely you're gonna lose. And any startup company, Aptera included, is an extremely high risk investment. So if you need this money in retirement, I don't think it's too wise to invest in a startup company. Now, obviously, if you're Peter Thiel and you're a billionaire, well, you don't really need your Roth IRA for retirement. Like, he's got plenty of money. And this Roth IRA is just kind of a play account for him. And if that's a situation, and he just wanted to maximize his tax advantage, and so he did it, and it worked out great for him. So if that's someone's situation where like, hey, you don't need the money in the Roth IRA, it's your play account. If you lose all of it, that's fine. If you make a buttload on it, then wonderful, and you don't have to pay taxes on it, then it might make sense. But if you're in the situation where you actually need the money in the IRA for retirement, then putting it in a startup company, probably not the smartest thing to do. And probably it's like these people who believe that what's more, 1 in 4 millennial surveys said they're actually basing their retirement plans on winning the lottery. This is not going to work out well for these people. And the problem is that when we kind of moved over to 401ks and defined contribution retirement plans, a lot of things happened. Like until the 1970s and 1980s, most Americans that worked for companies had like a pension. So basically, the companies took on the risk, the market risks, and they were going to give you a defined pension. Then this 401k IRA thing happened, and people and companies went to defined contributions plans. So they won't guarantee your retirement income. They just will put in some money for you, or you can put in some of your own money. And if the market does great, then you do great. If the market does terrible, then you're just out of luck. So basically, the workers take on all the risks, and a lot of these 401ks, they were opt-in, so a lot of people did not opt in, and for various reasons, the state of American retirement is not good. There's a large percentage of Americans that do not have enough money to be financially stable in retirement, and that's a tragedy, actually. And so I would say this self-directed IRA, if you're in the position of Peter Thiel, where you do not need the money for retirement and you're planning on using your IRA as a play account, and you're willing to do super high risk investments, then that's probably a good deal. However, again, if you need the money in your IRA for retirement, investing in a startup company in your retirement account is probably not wise. I don't know what you guys think about my take on that, but let me know your thoughts on that. Oh, here's another interesting thing that I found out. So Peter Thiel made his money through PayPal. PayPal merged with X.com, which was Elon Musk's company. So Peter Thiel and Elon Musk basically merged, and they worked together back in the late 90s. And Elon Musk was the CEO of PayPal after they merged. But while Elon Musk was on his honeymoon for 2 weeks, Peter Thiel basically engineered a takeover and ousted him as CEO and became CEO of PayPal. So they kind of have a love-hate relationship, the two of them. They've been working together for a long time, and but they have a kind of a unusual relationship. But they've known each other for a long time. It's pretty interesting, and it's kind of funny that it's kind of how things are related. But yeah, so again, to reiterate, let me know what you guys think about this move for Aptera to let you invest through a self-directed IRA. I think this makes sense for a very small subgroup of people that are wealthy and able to play around with their retirement account. And but if it's something that this is akin to depending on the lottery to fund your retirement. So this works out if you don't need the money, but if you actually need the money, don't play the lottery to fund your retirement. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.